everybody. It's me, Mr. Mark, ready for another edition of Mr. Mark's Mailbag. We want to thank you for tuning in like you do each and every week. And we'd like to continue to thank you for sending in your wonderful questions. And we are so glad that you guys are enjoying our new little show here, Mr. Mark's Mailbag, all across the country. And the reason we know that is because a lot of the questions we get in, not a lot of them, all of them are from all different parts of our country. We have not, even though Adventure to Fitness is in other countries, I think we're in 30 other countries. We have not received any letters, but I'm looking forward to the day we get a letter from, say, Seoul, South Korea, or the UK, or Spain, or something like that. That's going to be really cool. Hopefully, it will be translated, so I'll actually be able to read it. But busy show for you as always. Let's get right to it. First question up in Mr. Mark's Mailbag. This is from Craig, who's in the 4th grade from Oregon. And a neat little picture there. Right there. Let's see who's the picture. The picture is Mr. Mark, and it says Mega Mode. I have curly hair in this picture. And we are chasing Mr. Lazy. His hat. I like his hat right there. That's great. Okay, here's the question. Dear Mr. Mark, my class loves going on adventures with you. We, as always, say thank you very much for going on adventures with me. My favorite is the Dinosaur adventure, which is, we know it's one of the fan favorites out there. It's called Dino Disaster, and it is a really cool adventure. If you have not gone on it yet, you must. It's a lot of fun, really challenging, and plus we learned so many cool things about the prehistoric era. And it's also a really cool storyline as well. Why did you do Adventure to Fitness? Well, it's pretty simple. I wanted to get kids like you at a young age, K through 5, to be interested in exercising, to be interested in eating your fruits and vegetables, so eating healthy, and drinking lots of water. And I wanted to do it in an entertaining way. So we took all these elements that I remember as a kid and our wonderful creative team. We all brainstormed, and it was basically, hey, you know what? Let's go on an adventure. Let's have some really fun characters. Let's make it extremely challenging. Let's learn a lot of stuff along the way, and let's have a sense of accomplishment, and maybe most importantly, let's do it as a team. And so it's another tool out there for your parents and teachers to help get you guys moving, but we want you to do it, and we want you to have fun while you're doing it. Because guess what? Whenever we're having a good time, we continue to do that, right? So we want consistency. It's not good just to exercise on one day and not do it for another 30 days. We want you exercising or doing some kind of fun activity every single day. And that's what Adventure to Fitness has done. And because of you, it has become a phenomenon, right? We're in, I think, 26,000 schools out there in 30 countries, which I just mentioned. About 12 million kids, just like you, participate in Adventure to Fitness and go on adventures, and it's really cool. So we're glad we're having an impact on this generation of kids, and that's why I wanted to do it, get you guys interested in all those things. Thank you very much for that question. Excellent question. Next up, this is Raquel, 5th grade from the great state of Arizona. Woo-hoo. All right, Raquel. How do you make adventures? I told my friends it's on a green screen. Very good. Can we be the question of the day? Okay, let me. So you have a couple of things there. Yes, you are correct. It is. We do film everything, shoot everything on a green screen. Actually, a big green stage is what we're on. And it's interesting that you know that, because you guys are so smart that a lot of you do know that that's how we make our adventures on the green screen. And what it is just we start off by writing our story, coming up with the idea, writing our story. I'll tell you a real quick clip note version of the process. Then we shoot it on the green screen, and then our talented artists draw it all out. They put it in the computer. 3D animators make the backgrounds move and everything. And voila, we have Adventure to Fitness after some music is put with it and other characters' voices are put into each episode. So that's how we do it. Yes, we shoot it on a green screen. The other one was, can you guys be the question of the day? You know what's interesting is that the question of the day, I think, is a really cool thing because it gives the audience out there a chance to be basically in our adventures at the very beginning. And so, yes, those were a big hit. And you never know. Maybe one day, Raquel, your class in Arizona or you can be our question of the day. But that was a great question of the day for Mr. Mark. Pun intended. Here we go. Last one. This one is from Corey in the 2nd grade from the great state of Mississippi. Look at that. Neat little picture there. See that? Very cool. That is me as in Corey, and looks like Mr. Mark because I have a blue shirt on. And that's what I always wear, right? Blue. Okay, let's see. What is Corey's question? I go to school in Mississippi and am in the 4th grade. My favorite activity is playing basketball. Aha! That's what it is. We're playing basketball. Excellent, Corey. You're probably better than me. My favorite class is math. So your favorite activity is playing basketball. Your favorite class is math. And your favorite adventure is China. What is your favorite activity? China. He is, Corey's talking about Chinese Challenge, another wonderful and another fan favorite adventure that we have out there that everybody loves to participate in. We have terracotta soldiers, which are called sugar soldiers. We have crocodiles. We run along the Great Wall of China. We learn all about that ancient time. There's panda bears in there. We swing on bamboo. It's a lot of fun. Chinese Challenge. What is, his favorite activity is playing basketball. What is mine? You know what? I think maybe when I was your age, Corey, in 2nd grade, during that period of time, I played all kinds of different sports. I didn't really have a favorite. I played baseball, basketball, football. I was growing up in Florida, so we played street hockey. We'd run around in the street with hockey sticks. And then anything, just to be outside and be playing. Now, as an adult, I would say my favorite activity is just running. I really enjoy to get outside and run or even run on a treadmill and just to stay active. But running would be number 1. Biking's probably number 2. And then I do enjoy swimming. That's a little more of a process, right? I go to the swimming pool, get all dressed and swim. But yes, I would say it is running. And I'm thrilled that you like to play basketball. And hopefully you're doing it on a daily basis to get your exercising in. And thank you for sending that in, Corey. Excellent. Now, guess what, everybody? That's our last question, but I have, I don't want to say yet, but this upcoming week, maybe Friday or Saturday, somewhere right around there, is opening day of Major League Baseball. And a lot of you out there are baseball fans. And so I was thinking about that. And yes, I'd like to encourage you to get outside and maybe play a little catch with somebody or go hit the ball, do something like that. But I know if you're up north, the weather's not really good, so you're not really going to be playing baseball. However, when we look at the game of baseball, there's so many different elements that go into it. So I'd like to challenge you that maybe you can't go outside and play that, but you could do all kinds of different movements. In baseball, you have to run. So get outside or run wherever you play and get outside and get your body moving in that aspect. Also, they have, you throw the baseball and you play catch. So maybe do some arm movements, right? Like this. You could do some jumping jacks because guess what? They like to warm up for their games and they do jumping jacks and all kinds of different exercises to get ready, the baseball players do, to play the game. There's also like a twisting motion, right? You can do that. So maybe play, I think it's tetherball, right? When you hit it around, that's just like a baseball player. So there's a lot of really cool exercises and movements that go along with the great game of baseball, which opening day is right around the corner. So there's my challenge for you this week. Of course, as always, keep on sending in your fan mail to the address that is on the screen. It's very simple. Obviously, you guys know that. You're doing a great job. So continue to send in your different questions. We will answer them every single week. And we read them all, though. Only a few get onto the screen, but at least, hopefully we'll be expanding in the future. But yes, send it to the address on the screen. That's going to do it for another edition of Mr. Marc's Mailbag. As always, thank you very much for tuning in, as you do each and every week. And as always, keep it moving.